Happy Friday and welcome back to the News Media. Now, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news from court have seriously shocked President William Ruto alongside both speakers of the National Assembly in Kenya, Kingi, alongside Moses Masika Wetangula. And before I read for you this breaking news from court, please consider liking the video. When you like the video, you automatically show us your support on what I'm doing on this platform. So please, as you watch, please consider liking the video. Thank you so much for that support of the like. Let me read for you this breaking news from court. Court ruling have placed restriction on the use of state house and other public resources for political campaign ahead of 2027 election. The key point are, the High Court ruled that political campaigns conducted outside the official election period are unlawful under Kenya's constitutional and electoral framework. Reports also indicate that the court barred the Speaker of the National Assembly and the Senate from participating in President Ruto's 2027 campaign activities while still serving in those offices, because they are expected to remain political neutral in their official roles. The ruling has been widely interpreted as limiting the use of State House and other state offices for campaign purpose, reinforcing the principle that public resources should not be used for partisan political campaigns ahead of 2027 general election, which is true.
Hako na pesa. Leo ameita watchmen yote wamejaa State House. Jana alikuwa na masheiks. Juzi amekuwa na wazee nyumba kumi. Hii mtu amehangaika, amefika mwisho. Analia kwa watchmen, anasema watchmen mnisaidie. Amewapatia kila mtu 3,000. Sasa huko watchmen wakiongea wanasema hii ni kama walokalau tu. Hii maneno ya walokalau imetengeneza Kenya. Hii kalau imetengeneza Kenya. Si walokalau. Lakini Nakuru nataka walokalau ilikuwa Marurume. Nakuru sijui kama itakuwa Marurume ama Githingithia. Githingithia. So nikimalizia ndio tuongee mambo ya nyumbani. Hii maneno ya usalama. Mimi nataka kuambia William Ruto. Kenya umeharibu uchumi, umeharibu ukulima, umeharibu biashara. Watoto wameuawa, kila kitu. Lakini tunakuomba, kama ugali uko na utu kidogo imebaki, hii maneno ya usalama, at least uache Wakenya wakae kwa amani. Hata kama hawana chakula, hata kama hawana dawa, hata kama watoto hasomi, at least wakuwe na amani. Because sasa polisi ya Kenya, huyu DCI, amekuwa ni mtu ya cover up. Kuna ile daktari aliuawa pale juzi anaitwa Dr. Victoria. During the day napigwa risasi na polisi. Sasa mimi nikiambia tourists mjihadhari, kama daktari anauawa in broad daylight, how safe are tourists?
What was the Moses Masika Wetangula and Kingi have been doing is wrong.
The High Court has barred National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula and Senate Speaker Kingi from using their constitutional offices to engage in partisan political activities or publicly endorse any presidential candidate, political party or political coalition. The conservatory order follows the filing of a constitutional petition seeking to restrain the two speakers from using the authority and influence of their offices to campaign for President William Ruto's re-election ahead of the 2027 general election, pending the hearing and determination of the case. And as Citizen TV's Ben Kirui now reports, the two speakers have on several occasions led high-profile Kenya Kwanza campaigns in various parts of the country.
The High Court has temporarily halted involvement in political gatherings and public endorsements of any presidential candidate, political party or political coalition for National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula and his Senate counterpart Kingi, pending the hearing and determination of a petition filed by human rights organization Vocal Africa. The duo has been heavily involved and at the forefront of a series of political rallies aimed at popularizing the two-term agenda across the country, Most recently, National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula led Kenya Kwanza leaders during political engagements in Uasin Gishu County and the Western Kenya region.
Wapi nduru ya baba wa Roma? Silaha yako ya kisiasa inaitwa kipande. Kama una kipande, uende uchukue kipande yako. Rais ametoa masharti yote. Identity cards are issued for free and unconditionally.
In the petition lodged at the Milimani High Court, Vocal Africa accuses National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula and Senate Speaker Amason Kingi of violating the Constitution by using the authority and influence of their constitutional offices to campaign for President William Ruto's re-election bid ahead of the 2027 general election.
It's so shameful for the National Assembly Speaker to campaign in Eldoret, seeking that members of the public should vote for the president. And he's saying two-term. This cannot be acceptable. We are better than this as far as the three arms of the government are concerned.
It is our firm belief that anyone holding public office, particularly leaders of public institutions, must respect and adhere to the Constitution and the rule of law. And it is for that reason we have filed this petition, and we have all the faith in the courts to rule on this matter.
The lobby group alleges that the two speakers have been spearheading political mobilization efforts in support of the president, Wetangula across the Rift Valley and Western region, and Kingi at the Coast region, with the aim of consolidating voting blocks and strengthening support for the Kenya Kwanza administration.
Kati ya wale marais watano ambao wamehudumu kama marais, mimi nataka niwaambie watu wa Malindi, hakuna rais ambaye anajali. Hakuna rais ambaye amemina pesa, kitite cha pesa kikubwa kuleta maendeleo hapo pwani kumshinda Mheshimiwa William Samoei Ruto.
Vocal Africa argues that while both speakers are entitled to their personal political beliefs, they cannot leverage the prestige, authority and influence attached to their constitutional offices to advance partisan political campaigns. Ben Kiroi, Citizen TV.
What they have been doing is seriously wrong. The president is not prohibited from campaigning as a candidate. However, State House and other state resources should not be used for partisan campaign activities.
You cannot oppress the citizens and then be calling them to State House to go and bribe them so that they may forget their sorrows and their sufferings and pretend that everything is all right.
I don't believe that a leader should give you a handout so that you can vote for him, so that you can get to listen to him, so that you can get the attention from him. But a leader should come out clear with agendas, with visions, and if he has been there, therefore, he should come out clear. This is the project that I've promulgated, I've done this, and this is what you are going to do.
The meetings, you see, there are so many people who have never met His Excellency. They only see him on the papers or maybe on the TV. Now that they've seen him.
Sisi kwa mjei tungetaka sana tuite ndo hata sisi tutapeana hiyo nini yetu pia. What we are requesting the government to do for us.
If they want to help people, let them do the services and let they are meant to do for the people, and let them accomplish their agendas that they said before.
The ruling also emphasizes that campaign outside the legally recognized election campaign period is not allowed under Kenyan's law, which is true. So what Ruto is now doing at State House, I don't think it is good. 2 days ago, Ruto met over 10,000 chiefs at State House and promised to buy for them phones and also pay share for them. And remember that in the last 6 months, Ruto promised them laptops. Did he manage to do it? He didn't buy them laptops. Then again, after calling them again to State House, after KTN exposed the gallery of lies of William Ruto, Ruto returned them back to State House again. What were they going to do? I don't think it is going to be very easier in Kenya for Kenya to have change. The way people are being ferried to State House each and every day. Yesterday, after meeting Muslims, he now meet the security guards each and every day, and they are being bribed. Jana kila mtu alitoka na 27,000 wale security guards. They are being paid each and every day wakienda kwa State House. And remember that pale State House ukiingia unaacha ID yako. How many people washaenda kwa State House since 2022? Since Ruto wapishwe kama rais wa 5 wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. How many of them? It is not bad for the citizen of this country of Kenya to go to State House. Sio mbaya. But what is now happening, yani after Ruto feel the heat and pressure from the united opposition side, Ruto is now inviting people independently at State House. What are they doing there? Why now? Why now, 1 year to election? Why are people being invited at State House a year to election? Few months to election. What are they doing there? Even if it is all about development, why don't they do it outside State House? Mbona zinafanyika tu pale kwa State House? Hapana. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all, ladies and gentlemen. There is an ongoing voter bribery at State House. Yeah. There is an ongoing voter bribery at State House amid the ongoing invitation. The people that are being ferried to State House, hii maneno ati yoni development, ni empower people, I don't think so. There is something behind it. There is something beside this empowerment that is happening at State House. Kuna kitu ambayo inafanyika hapo. Let me continue. High Court restricts State House campaign. What the ruling means for President Ruto's 2027 bid. For William Ruto, State House looking serious. That is not even much important. That is all about a thumbnail. So what I want to say is that there is something beyond State House, beyond the ongoing meetings at State House. Every day Ruto is meeting people at State House. What are they doing? Apana. I don't think if this country of Kenya it is not easy for us to have change. Change the way people are being ferried at State House. I don't think if Kenyans need if we will have something called, what can I say? If change can be seen done in this country of Kenya, the way people are being ferried. Tukutane kwa video itakayofuata, wapenzi watazamaji wa Daniz Media. Remember to subscribe, comment, share, and don't forget to turn on notification bell for more updates daily. I hope you have now heard that Ruto is not allowed to use state resources for his re-election. But that is something that I don't think if Ruto can manage. I don't think. Tukutane kwa video itakayofuata, wapenzi watazamaji.